If you understand the theory but get stuck on solving problems, don't worry, this session is definitely for you. Today, we're going to work on a real Java problem inspired by real software systems. We will go through a mini market store and show how developers focus on building and design systems. So today our problem solving session is about building and designing a system for a mini store, okay? That has many tasks. For example, should ask the user for his name, his product name, the quantity, the price, and the discount percentage. Then we should calculate the subtotal, the discount amount, and the total after the discount, okay? Then we're going to print a clean receipt in this form. So the first step is to establish a class. Okay, and put inside the class a main. So since we are taking information from the user, we should use the scanner. How to call the scanner? As I explained in the previous video, just right here import java.util.scanner. Okay, so this is the syntax how to call the scanner. Then we should establish a scanner. For example, name it input equal new scanner and let it take from the user keyboard by writing inside a parenthesis system.in. So the problem is requesting from us to ask the user for his name. So system.out.println, please enter your name. Okay. And then we need to store his name in a variable. So simply string name equal input, the name of the scanner dot next. What I want to take a string, so dot next line. What next? Okay, ask the user for his product name. As the previous step, system.out.println, please enter your product name. Then also we need to store the product name in a variable string product name equal input dot next line. So the next step is to ask for the quantity, and the quantity is defined by an integer number. So as usual, system.out.print. Okay, please enter your quantity. As usual, we want to store the quantity in a variable. So an integer of type, and a variable of type integer, quantity equal input dot next int, since the user is typing an integer number. We need to ask for the price, and the price per item is defined by a double number. So system.out.println, please enter your price. Okay, so double price equal input dot next double. And the final thing that we want to ask about is his discount percentage, and it's defined by a double number. So system.out.println, enter your discount percentage. And of course we need to save it or to store it in a variable. So double discount equal input dot next double. So far so good. Just I want to show you what will be displayed on the screen after this code. Okay, let's run our program. Please enter your name, for example Hussein, then enter your product name, let's say chocolate, the quantity 2 chocolates, the price 2.5, and the discount percentage, for example 10%. Okay, so we reached here. We will go through the next steps. So the next task is about calculating, and the question wants from us to calculate the subtotal, and it defines the subtotal as the quantity times the price. Okay, so we should instantiate a new variable of type double. Why of type double? Since quantity is of type integer and price of type double. Integer times double will result in double. Okay, so double subtotal equal quantity times price. And a small note, which is whatever you name the price or the quantity here. For example, let's say you name the quantity by Q, for example. You should remove quantity from here and put Q. Okay, use the name that you used before or you assigned before for the variables. Okay, so the next step is to calculate the discount amount, and it defines the discount amount by the subtotal times or multiplied by the discount over 100 divided by 100. Okay, so the discount double discount amount equal subtotal multiplied by, between parentheses, the discount over 100. Okay, then we should calculate the total after discount, and it defines the total by subtotal minus discount amount. Simply double total equal subtotal minus discount amount. Okay, and the final task is to print a clean receipt in this form. So let's start. To print this, simply system.out.println, okay, between parentheses dashes my mini store, and then dashes. The next thing is to display the customer name. Simply system.out.println customer, then put a space, then jump behind the quotation, put the additional mark, then our variable name, the name of the variable that stores the name. Okay, why we did that? Because we are dealing with several names. This variable can store several names and different names. Okay, we should display on the screen the product name. Okay, product. Okay, jump behind the quotations and put the additional mark, then the product name. So as well, we're going to display the quantity, the price per item, the subtotal, the discount, and the total, and these are the same syntax. Okay, just different variable name. So as well, we're going to print the quantity, the price per item, the subtotal, the discount, and the total, and these are the same syntax but different variables name. Okay, before finalizing my session, I just want to add something extra from me. What if I want to display on the screen the word products near the number and let price, subtotal, discount, and total has a mark, for example, like this, and like this. Simply, for example, to display the word products near the number, go the system.out.println that belongs for the quantity, put the additional mark, open new quotations, put space and write products, okay? And the one that belongs to the price, add the additional mark, open quotations, and put the dollar mark, okay? And as well for all of this. And now let's see the result and the form, okay? Enter your name, Hussein, your product name, protein bar, for example, your quantity 3, your price 2.5, for example, your discount is 10%, and this is the result, okay, as we expected from here to here. So thank you for watching. Be prepared for the if else session.